DC News Now's your local election headquarters, and we're turning our attention now to last night's high-stakes presidential debate with the focus on a local moment when the moderator asked former President Trump if he'd change anything he did during the January 6th attacks. He denied any responsibility.
Yeah, the former president, though, blaming in part D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser for not accepting help from the National Guard. Our reporter Muriel Carbone live for us tonight on Capitol Hill.
And Muriel, what is the mayor saying? How is she responding?
Well, Susan, quite simply put, the mayor is saying that statement is just a lie. She's applauding D.C. and the Capitol Police for their efforts that day. And this issue, it's really a sensitive one for voters, not just here in the district, but across the country. Nearly 4 years after rioters stormed the Capitol, former President Donald Trump maintains he never incited any violence on January 6th.
Peacefully and patriotically, I said during my speech, not later on.
It's a statement some voters who tuned into Tuesday's presidential debate reject.
That he incited the attack on the Capitol. Then he starts saying those people are patriots, and I just can't buy it.
In an exchange on stage, moderators asked Trump if he regretted any of his actions that day.
It would have never happened if Nancy Pelosi and the mayor of Washington did their jobs. I wasn't responsible for security.
That comment sparking a response by Mayor Muriel Bowser on social media, writing Trump never offered D.C. 10,000 troops, and the president, not the D.C. mayor, controls the D.C. National Guard.
And the fact is the D.C. Police Department, the United States Capitol Police beat back a violent mob that was summoned by Donald Trump.
He never answered the question.
Voters like Tracy and Michael D'Annunzio say they're disappointed by the former president's take.
He never took ownership of the gravity of the denigration of democracy that he has created.
Vice President Kamala Harris rebutting Trump's comments.
It's time to turn the page and to end the approach that is about attacking the foundations of our democracy because you don't like the outcome.
And the former president is facing 4 federal charges here in the district for attempts to overturn that 2020 election. Chris and Susan, that case is still ongoing. Reporting live from Capitol Hill tonight, I'm Muriel Carbone, DC News Now.